Welcome to the first of two Splatoon 2 news roundup videos on the channel. I do have a lot of stuff to cover in this video. This video will be mainly focusing on all of the news that did get announced by Nintendo themselves. The next one will be focusing on leaked content, so that will be coming out later today. But this video, it will be rounding up all of the details we got just because the 4.0 update, we did get a trailer for it in the last direct yesterday. I did say it would happen, and the 4.0 update did actually come out yesterday shortly after the direct did air. So got that a little bit right, but seriously, we've got some really cool stuff coming with the 4.0 update. But also there is some news in here that is a little bit sad. I am a little bit disappointed by one of the news topics that I will be talking about later on in the video. But this news roundup video, it will be the longest news roundup video I have made on the channel, just because there is so much content to cover. There is seriously a lot of stuff to cover in this video, so it will be a long video. So let's just get on with it. So like what I did say, we did get a new trailer for the 4.0 update in the direct yesterday, and it was literally one of the first few things that they did show off in the direct. And first things first, we got some new music in that trailer. It was really good, really did enjoy that music, but I'm not sure who it is by. I'm not sure if it is a new band or a returning band. Nintendo haven't confirmed that yet, but you will be listening to the music in the background. If you want to listen to the music yourself without me talking over it, then I did upload a video earlier today with that new trailer music. And also we got some new Salmon Run music, and I will be including that in my next news roundup video. But pretty much like what I did do with that new trailer music, I did upload a separate video with that music so you can listen to that music for yourself. Also in the trailer we had a new stage revealed, and I will talk about when it will be coming to the game later on in the video. Also we had a new sub weapon officially revealed. It is the soda can, which did get leaked around about a few weeks ago or a few months ago now, I can't remember, but this did get discovered by a few data miners. But it's nice that it has been officially confirmed to be coming to the game, as well as a new sub weapon. It is sort of like an energy ball sort of sub weapon, so that definitely did look really cool in the trailer. Now on Twitter I did ask for your questions, and I will basically go into your questions at the end of the video, but I'm just going to include one of the questions now just because it goes in nicely with what I am currently talking about. So the first question comes in from Levi Fernandez 11. My question is, what is the hammer? Now I think it is a new special weapon as well, so I think two special weapons did get revealed, but it is sort of up in the air at this moment in time. Some people are saying that this is a new ranked mode. I'm not so sure about it. I think it is basically a new special weapon, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. But I think it is safe to say that we are getting one new special weapon. We could be getting one more as well, or it could be a brand new mode. But I think we are getting two new special weapons, and they are the sort of energy ball and the hammer as well. So I think they are coming to the game. Now in that trailer they did spend a lot of time focusing on the new weapons coming to the game. It is sort of like Sheldon picks for Splatoon 2. This is the Kensa collection. It is now live in the game, so you can now get all of the weapons that I will be talking about later on. So the official description for the Kensar collection is: the Kensar collection is a new line of special ordered designer weapons coming today to Splatoon 2. You may recognise the weapons that they are based on, but they do come with a new style, and this style, I really do love the look of the new weapons. I really do, like the black and the white. Seriously, they just look so good, and I will be using basically these weapons for a long time. So these are the weapons that are now live in the game, ready for you to use when you do boot up the game next. Firstly, the Saw Splattershot has been added to the game. It does come with the suction bomb sub weapon. It does come with the Tenta missiles special weapon. Now I will be using this quite a lot just because the Splattershot, the Tenta Splattershot, the Octoshot, they are weapons that I do gravitate towards, so I will be using this weapon the most. And yeah, I am a little bit disappointed just because I would have preferred a better special weapon. I would have preferred the Baller. This is just pretty much the NZAP 85, but basically with a longer range. And yeah, I'm sort of would have preferred a different special weapon. It sort of fits into like what I would normally use the NZAP 85 for. So I guess now I could use the same NZAP 85 setup, but I do get slightly longer range with the Splatshot weapon, obviously. So yeah, that is the first weapon that is coming to the game. Actually, it is already live in the game, so you can pick this up from Sheldon. The Saw Splat roller has been added to the game. It does come with the Splat bomb and the bubble blower. The Saw charger and the Saw splatterscope have been added to the game, and they do come with the same sub and special weapon, and that is the sprinkler and the baller. And finally, the Saw Splat dualies have been added to the game as well. They do come with the suction bomb and the baller as well. So yeah, the Saw collection, it is sort of like Sheldon picks for Splatoon 2. How you've got weapons, they do come with a new black and white design, but they basically come with new sub weapons and special weapons that those weapons didn't have before. So it is sort of like Splatoon 2's version of Sheldon picks. Now Nintendo have made some massive changes to Splatfest and how it will work. So pretty much what I will be doing is reading out the official description for those changes. This can be found on the Tumblr for the Squid Research Lab, which I will leave a link to in the description below. There are two new modes for Splatfest, normal mode and pro, and they will be replacing solo and team battles. In normal mode, you can jump into a Splatfest battle on your own, or join up with 1 to 3 friends from the same Splatfest team. Random solo players will be matched up to make a group of 4. So say like if you and one other person joins the normal mode, you will be matched sort of like how League Battle works with 2 other people, but instead of it being another group of 2, it will just fill out the lobby with 2 solo players. In this mode, the amount you inked is added to any win bonus you get to determine your clout. If your team is on a winning streak, the game will try and match you with another team that is also on a winning streak. Moreover, when weapons, gear or general styles of 4 players in your team meet certain conditions, a nickname and a matching bonus will be given to your team. That is pretty cool. Pro mode is for those who want to go solo and push themselves to the limit. In pro mode, you are judged on your Splatfest power. raise it high enough and you can make it into the Splatfest top 100. In this mode, you increase your clout by beating the opposing team. You get more clout for beating teams with a higher Splatfest power. 10 times battles will be added to both divisions. These are rare matches that will happen if you are lucky. If you win, your contribution points will be multiplied by 10. There are also super rare 100 times battles as well. If your friends win a 10 times battle, or if someone wins a 100 times match, teams may appear on the big screen in Inkopolis Square. That definitely sounds really great. Definitely does sound really fantastic. I hope to get myself on the Inkopolis Square screen myself. Really do like that feature. Also, if you are in the lobby or during matchmaking, such information will appear on your game screen like a news flash. Team nicknames are also shown in regular mode, so you may want to try scoring a cool name and winning those rare matches for bragging rights. The final Splatfest results are decided based on 3 factors: votes, clout from normal mode players, and clout from pro mode players. Even if your side loses the popularity contest, normal and pro mode victories can slowly but surely turn the tables. Continuing to earn experience even after a Splatfest tee is at max level will earn players a random ability chunk each time they do pass a certain threshold, and that is the final change Nintendo have made to Splatfest, and I am definitely a fan of what Nintendo have done to Splatfest. I was always saying that Splatfest could have done with a change. You always had a situation where the most popular team would lose the Splatfest, and it did get really repetitive. It did get quite boring. I'm really glad that Nintendo completely revamped how Splatfest will work. I am definitely a fan of the 10 times and the 100 times battles and the clout system. I think they will, as well as the new normal and pro modes, I think they will go a long way to making Splatfest a lot more interesting again. I am really pleased how with the normal mode, Turf Inked will determine your clout. Really am a fan of that sort of determining factor. Really am a fan of what Nintendo have done with Splatfest, as well as getting a chance to be on the big screen in Inkopolis Square. Really am a fan of what Nintendo have done with Splatfest in the 4.0 update. Let me know your thoughts about Splatfest and the changes to them in the comment section below. Now, in terms of when we will be getting all of this new content, now the 4.0 update is of course out today, and it does include the Kensar collection that I did talk about at the start of the video, and it does include the Splatfest changes that Nintendo have made. That will be the 4.0 update. Now in early October we will be getting the 4.1 update, and that does include another new Kensar collection with new weapons, sub-weapons and special weapons. It is probably based on what we have seen with the first Kensar collection, so they probably will take a Splatling this time, a Slosher and a Blaster that we have already got in the game, give it a new design and then give it a new sub-weapon and special weapon that the weapon didn't have previously. So we will be getting another new Kensar collection in early October. Also in early October we will be getting the new stage that they did show off in the trailer, but here is the disappointing news. It is the final stage that will be added to Splatoon 2. Now after that we will be getting new weapons up until December, and that is it in terms of updates. we got reconfirmation that Splatfest will be ending in July 2019. So pretty much how it will work is that in September we are getting the renovated Starfish main stage. Now in the 4.0 update notes, they did talk about renovating Piranha Pit for Rainmaker and Snapper Canal as well. They are smaller changes. Now I'm not sure whether those two stages have been already changed with the 4.0 update, or whether after October, say like in November, it is Snapper Canal getting renovated, and then in December it will be Piranha Pit. I'm not sure whether it will work like that, or whether the stages have been already renovated. So in September we are getting the new Kensar collection, the new Splatfest changes, also Starfish main stage. The renovated version of Starfish main stage will be returning later on today, and there is a brand new Salmon Run gear available to unlock as well. All of that stuff is now live in the game. For October, like what I did say, we are getting the new Kensar collection, so Kensar collection volume 2, and then we are getting the new stage. But yeah, I am definitely disappointed that the new stage that we have seen in the trailer will be the final stage coming to Splatoon 2. That is definitely really disappointing. I have said previously that they should bring back every single Splatoon 1 stage that isn't in the game at the moment, and that would basically leave you with 4 stages coming to the game, like 4 or 5 stages. That means we will never get Flounder Heights, Mahi Mahi Resort, Museum Alfonsino. I'm forgetting one stage, I think it is Urchin Underpass. There might be another stage, Boofing Depot, that is I think the stage that I am forgetting. I think there might be even more stages that I am forgetting, but Nintendo basically could have made updates carry on until well into 2019 if they did bring back every single Splatoon 1 stage. I just don't see the point in keeping some Splatoon 1 stages exclusive to that game. A lot of people are now playing the second game. I think just bring all of those stages to the second game. Hammerhead Bridge, I completely forgot about that stage as well. So yeah, I just don't get why they aren't bringing back all of the Splatoon 1 stages. It would have kept Splatoon 2 active well into 2019. It seems a bit odd how they are now charging for online, but updates for the game are soon to be ending in December. I just don't really get that logic, I really don't. And let's not forget Salmon Run in this conversation as well. Salmon Run hasn't really had any meaningful content for like a year since we had Salmonid Smokeyard in December. It has been a long time since Salmon Run has got the love it deserves. So yeah, I kind of feel like they could have gone on for a little bit longer in terms of updates, but I will be talking a little bit more about that in the next video, so make sure you are staying tuned for the next video where I will be talking a little bit more about potential stages coming to the game that is leaked content. But yeah, I am definitely disappointed that they aren't bringing back all of the Splatoon 1 stages to Splatoon 2. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. Moving on, if you do pick up a Switch online membership, in particular the 12-month membership, this will only be valid if you do buy the 12-month membership. But if you do buy it, you will get exclusive gear for Splatoon 2, and it is based on the uniform that Team Japan did wear in the Splatoon 2 World Championships, and they did win that World Championships. And apparently the writing on that gear says online because they originally won an online tournament. So that will be coming in early October, that gear. So that is an exclusive offer for people that will be picking up the Switch Online 12-month membership, and I will be giving away one of those 12-month memberships next week on the channel. Now for the final topic, I will be going into the 4.0 update patch notes, and I will only be picking out some Salmon Run changes, and what I will do is leave a link to the English patch notes in the description for you to check out, just because this video has gone on for long enough. And yeah, I just only want to pick out some of the most interesting changes. So in terms of Salmon Run, they have increased the golden eggs dropped when you do splat a griller from 3 eggs to 5 eggs. So I have started to edit the video, and I have realised that my voice is a little bit strained, so I must apologise about that. It is still strained, and I am re-recording this section just because I forgot to include this next detail at the start of the video. So like what I did say at the very start of the video, there is new music for Salmon Run, and this music does play when players use a certain combination of weapons. After failing a Salmon Run job, your numeric rank will decrease half the amount it normally would if one of the following conditions are met: you were playing with less than a full work crew, or a teammate other than you contributed an insignificant number of golden eggs in relation to the total collected by the team. So hopefully this will cut out someone trolling the team, going out of the stage. That has happened to me previously whilst playing on Salmon Run. So yeah, that is cool how they have sort of tried to make it so that you wouldn't be punished for having less than a full work crew, and also for people trolling in a lobby. So yeah, I am definitely a fan of that change. They have also made changes to the spectator mode as well. So yeah, that is pretty much everything that I need to talk about in this video. I really can't wait to use the Saw Splattershot. I can't wait to use the new sub weapon. I can't wait to use the 2 new special weapons. Definitely am a fan of the new Splatfest changes as well. Really am in favour with what they did there. Hopefully, well, I think it will make Splatfest more interesting, but yeah, I think the Splatfest results will be a lot more balanced now with those changes. But like what I said earlier, I am disappointed that new stages will be ending next month. They could have definitely brought back every single Splatoon 1 stage, and yeah, I am really disappointed about that. That could have kept the game active well into 2019. And I did forget to mention Salt Spray Rig. That was another stage that I did forget from the top of my head. So yeah, they could have kept the game active well into 2019 if they did bring back every single Splatoon 1 stage. But to end this video, I want to cover some of the questions that you guys left me on Twitter. My Twitter is at Snorf93. So yeah, I will not have time to cover every one of your questions just because my voice is still really strained and I don't really have that much time left in this video. So yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody that did leave questions for me on Twitter. I will be combining the first 2 questions, and the first one comes in from T Doddles because they showcased black ink colour for the 4.0 update. Do you think they are planning to add more turf colours like black and white? And the last question for the video comes in from Nawume27 or BenefitsBen1 on Twitter. And their question is, do you reckon there will be new hairstyles for Inklings and Octolings? Also, possibly more DLC. Now, I don't think there will be any more DLC for Splatoon 2. I am kind of thinking that maybe the Splatoon 2 dev team is now working on the new Animal Crossing game for Switch, just because for Splatoon most of the dev team was taken from the Animal Crossing team, as well as the new Super Mario Bros. U team. So I am just wondering whether a lot of the dev team that has worked on Splatoon 2, I am just wondering whether those people are now working on Animal Crossing for the Switch, and there is only a few people left to sort of implement what we already know at this moment in time, what we know is coming to the game. So I don't think we will get any more DLC. I think the next content we will get in terms of story will be in Splatoon 3, but I don't think that will be coming for the Switch. I think Splatoon 3 will be coming on the next system. Now, in terms of more hairstyles for the Inklings and Octolings, this goes in nicely with the first question, just because I do have a similar answer. The first question talks about possible more ink colours for the game. So if there are to be new hairstyles, I'm kind of thinking that it will be just for the Octolings, and we will not get any more for the Inklings, just because the Octolings, they don't have that many hairstyles compared to the Inklings. So if there are to be new hairstyles for the game, I think it will be for the Octolings if that is coming to the game. But just like more ink colours, I don't think we will be getting new Octoling hairstyles, just because I'm kind of thinking that they would have made a note of that when they did describe what will be coming to the game in the next few months. So I don't think we will be getting new Octoling hairstyles and new ink colours for the game, just because, like what I said, I'm kind of thinking that Nintendo would have made a mention of that when describing what is coming with the 4.0 and the 4.1 update. Yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on everything that I did talk about in today's video. In the next video, I will be announcing my next open lobby. So in the open lobby, we can check out some of the spectator changes. So yeah, my Starfish main stage comparison video will be coming out over the weekend. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Apologies that my voice isn't 100% for like half of this video, but unfortunately I can't re-record most of this video. I am proper struggling recording just this section of the video. So yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video hopefully.